What is good, people? So it took me a minute. I came from the gym, and then I got home maybe like 45 minutes ago, and I've been watching the national title game. LSU versus Clemson. Solid fucking game right now. It's 21-7 LSU. Clemson was up 17, like 17-7, and Joe Burrow ran one in and then threw for one. Man, that Joe Burrow, man, that kid's gonna be a number one pick. I mean, who? Wow, I'm like ridiculous. Who's picking number one? I think the Bengals. So, regardless, all right, give some people some more time to tune in here, catch up. Shout out if you're in here. What's up, Uncle Hank? Gonna send us some more notifications here. Let's see. Who else is watching the game? Yeah. MMA got a solid fucking game. Joe Burrow's the bad motherfucker. Trevor Lawrence is all right. I'm not a huge fan, honestly, but Tyrann Matthews on the sideline for LSU. I'm assuming Patrick Peterson's probably there too. But yeah, so a couple more minutes here and then we'll get started. We can just get started now, folks. I mean, shit. This national title game is crazy. Let's see. What I do is after I send notification on Twitter, I go to Facebook and all that, and I do that shit. Got to get as many people as we can on here. Make it a more interesting show. It's gonna be tough to get people on here tonight since this is the national title game, but we'll give it a shot, man. We'll give it a nice shot here. So anyway, usually I try to tag people that I know would want to watch. Let's see. You know, I haven't seen in a minute. ELC. See if she tunes in tonight. All right, folks. Welcome to the Monday Night MMA Hangout. My name's Eddie Law. Finally have a freaking UFC event to talk about. We've had Bellators and stuff like that, but nothing big, nothing crazy. This is a crazy main event. How about that? A lot of people are shit on this whole card, though. They're saying the card is weak as fuck. I'll pull up the card here in a second, but what do you guys think about that? UFC 246 main event, Conor McGregor versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone. And co-main event is Holly Holm against Raquel Pennington. Also on the main card, Lexi Oleinik against Maurice Green, Claudia Gadelha against Alexa Grasso, and Anthony Pettis versus Carlos Diego Ferreira. But I don't know about you guys, but I've watched the I didn't watch like I guess I couldn't find it. The friggin' countdown where they have like the entire countdown is like a 45 minute show, right? I watched the McGregor Cowboy one and I watched the Pettis Ferreira one. I didn't see if they did one for Holly and Pennington. Damn sure no they didn't do one for Oleinik and Green or Gadelha and Grasso. So that's kind of weird. But what's up, Jesse? So yeah. All right. So again, UFC 246 this weekend. A lot of obviously a lot of press around it. A lot of people talking to McGregor. I guess the nose had an exclusive of some sort. Honestly, by rule, I don't watch that dude stuff because I just end up shitting on it because I can't stand him like at all. I'm sure the work is all right. It's just, you know, when you spend a lot of your career sucking dick to get the access you get, fair enough. You know what I mean? But I saw a few headlines here. For example, Conor McGregor saying that it's like he's expecting $80 million end of the day after this whole card. I guess pay-per-view points, whatever he gets. What up, Tony? Yeah, like a lot of shit going on with this card for real. If he gets 80 million to fight Cowboy, I hope Cowboy gets 40 or 30 or something. Get him a big old freaking payday. Man, when you get a kid, man, when you have a kid, you got a lot of shit to pay for. And then the other thing too is I think McGregor finally, kind of indirectly from what I've read, denied those sexual assault claims. He said they couldn't talk about it and all that stuff. So interested to see how Claudia does now. She's been working with Mark Henry. Sounds completely refocused. Sounds different. When she speaks, she sounds different. She talks about her game's different and everything. So it's an interesting thing to think about. When I think she came from Brazil, and then she went to Jackson's, and now she's with Mark Henry out on the East Coast. It's a solid spot. I read a tweet. Someone said that Claudia Gadelha would be hot if she just didn't talk. What is with that? What's up, Daniel? Yeah, dude, this game's insane. I was watching it right now with my girls, but I'm following it on ESPN.com right now. But Joe Burrow, 2 touchdowns, 264 yards, and still 21 seconds left in the first half with LSU having the ball. I mean, you imagine LSU scores, even a field goal puts them up 24-17. But if they score a touchdown right here, like Clemson's going to go into the locker room. Debo Swinney's going to lose his fucking mind. Does any coach lose his mind more than Debo Swinney? No, I don't think so. Too many allegations to ignore. I agree. Too many to ignore, but the way that Irish law works, you can't name anybody. So it's like we're working with nothing unless he gets indicted or convicted or whatever. Ariel comes across as needy mother-in-law. He is a needy mother-in-law. Injury bug has been quiet, a little too quiet. Don't jinx this right now, dude. He said that just to piss off Khabib. There you go. Oh, if Conor thinks he's getting almost double what he made against Khabib, he's crazy. Yeah, and he said to piss off Khabib. All right, fair enough. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Conor's gonna get paid no matter what. That dude. I mean, the country of Ireland alone tunes in to watch him and travels and all this shit to see this motherfucker. I mean, Kavanaugh was talking about. I forgot who he was talking to about all he sees is mobs of fans and shit. So it's like his popularity is not going to go down unless he gets like massacred this weekend. If he gets like not just knocked out, but out fucking classed, those droves are going to fall, man. At least as far as Americans go, not necessarily the Irish. Well, I don't know. You see, UFC is suing a hookah bar in Houston for illegally streaming Conor vs. Khabib pay-per-view. Okay, so they do that. All right, they do that. And they find out who did it, and then they go after him. They don't give a fuck. Bar, okay, so you pay the $70, let's say roughly, to now anyway, to is it what 65 now? But whatever, let's say $70, end of the day. Like $70 to stream it or to buy it and watch it at home on UFC 5 or ESPN Plus, right? For a restaurant or a bar or whatever to stream it, it's a lot more because they almost like got a count per head. It's like $1,000, some shit like that, or $1,500. It's some stupid amount. So I'm gonna say that I allegedly know of a place somewhere in the Southwest that streams it on a $70 stream to their entire bar, and they don't charge any cover. So and I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't. Fuck the UFC and their money. For real. They're not paying anybody. They're not paying any of the fighters. So, and again, I mean, there's a lot of things that you could break down there, but still. Let's see. And LSU scores at the end of the half, 27-17. Damn, Debo is going to be losing his fucking mind. And it's a throwing touchdown, obviously, for Thaddeus Moss. Jamar Carr, Jamar, whatever his fucking, what's his name? Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is a bad motherfucker. Jesus Christ. So, all right. Well, shit. Clemson's in trouble now. I thought Conor fucked up by responding to the allegations with time. Why not just say you're not guilty? I didn't rape her. I don't know. That's a good question. I wonder if in Ireland they use like interviews as like evidence, right? They just, we're gonna bring this in the interview that he said he's not guilty, but clearly, make his character look like shit. The UFC is yes, fuck it. They catch you. They charge per seat. Yeah, no, they do. No, it's fucking. They're ridiculous. Look, they have people. They have a guy that goes on Twitter, okay, and he flags any account that he sees, put any UFC shit on there. That's why you don't see any more like people not. You still see it, but not as often. Like finishes or or anything like that. Like if you guys remember, Dave Madden used to put up videos of that shit. He would get struck. He'd be gone for a minute. He'd come back. Instagram did the same thing. I think Facebook did the same thing. YouTube clearly does the same thing. YouTube, you can't even do fight companions on there, dude. I've seen accounts get shut the fuck down for doing fight companions. We're just talking about the fight during the fight, like calling it. Like the UFC's not fucking around. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Another reason why I don't feel bad about, allegedly streaming their shit. For real, like I just don't feel bad about it because fuck them. Like how you gonna be like that, dude? Like I get it. I mean, it's a business and all this stuff, and people will bring up that whole, how they gotta make their money and all this shit. Fine, but don't ask me to feel bad about people streaming their shit. I never will. Not especially not the way they pay the lower of the rest of the roster, the top, well, I guess I don't know what the percentage is exactly, technically, but let's say the top 1% of fighters get paid a bunch of fucking money, and the rest of them get the crumbs when they deserve more. Honestly, I'm not saying everyone deserves an $80 million payday if you're the curtain jerker at the start of the night, but definitely more than 5 and 5 and 10 and 10 and 15 and 15. I don't know what their scale is now. Hopefully, it's more than 5 and 5, but that'd be bullshit. Might as well go to Bellator or somewhere else and get paid. So yeah. Other stuff on 246. Oh, apparently Connor wants a rematch with Floyd. He just wants another fucking $100 million payday. Shanna's getting her Instagram flagged like crazy. I don't know how she still has an account. Yeah, I don't either. I don't follow her either. What's your your screen name on IG? But I got my shit flagged twice, and Kirby got his shit shut the fuck down for a while. Because of because of that. He could put in that videos, and he got shut down, and Dave Madden put that shit up on a story, and Kirby kept telling him like, "Don't fucking do that. You'll get your shit chopped up. You'll get knocked out," and that's exactly what happened. No, the UFC's like not about to fuck around with free shit for real. Daniel, I just saw your fucking post on Facebook, bro. No taxation on overtime pay in America. Good fucking luck. Sign a petition. I'll sign your shit. Because I think taxing overtime is horse shit. The way they tax it, it's not even worth doing. Like, it's seriously working overtime for the most part is not worth doing. The way they tax it, it's horse shit. Excuse me. Super Sadiq against Touch Feel is a sneaky good fight this weekend. I'm always down to watch those two guys. And now that they're fighting each other, even better. But yeah. Let's see. All right, let's put up the card. Let me pull it up for you guys so you guys can see. I'm gonna share screen in a minute, but now that I'm like plugged into the what's it called? I'm plugged into the fucking Ethernet. It's like way better now. All right, so let's talk. Let's kick off with the early prelims on UFC Fight Pass. Kicking off, you guys can see that 4:15 my time, so it's 3:15 Pacific time, 6:15 Eastern time. Kicking off the entire night is gonna be let me see. Oh, 28-17. All right, it's gonna be Sabina Mazo against JJ Aldrich. JJ Aldrich, of course, is anyone that watched that woman's MMA will know who she is. Brian Kelleher taking on Ode Osborne. Then Tim Elliott and Askar Askarov. This Tim Elliott Askarov fight's gonna be so. I think it's gonna surprise people. Mostly because both guys are pretty bad dudes. Alexa Kamor against Justin Ledet is gonna be light heavyweight bout. It's gonna be a featured early prelim. Then the ESPN prelims kicking off at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Chess Skelly against Grant Dawson. Drew Dober Drew Dober is one durable motherfucker, man. Against Nasrat Hackpressed. Then of course that Super Sadiq against Andre Touchy-Feely. And then this is a fight that I want to talk about a little bit. Roxanne Modafferi against Macy Barber. Anytime that I think that Roxanne's gonna get fucked up, she doesn't. That chick is fucking. I don't know how she goes, you know. Yeah, you definitely got to try, dude. Thoughts on Grasso fight? We'll definitely come up to it in a second, but I think Grasso's got a rough fight in front of her. Gadeli's a bad chick, especially now. I mean, and it's hard to like know what her game is now that she like changed up quite a bit, according to her anyway. But this Roxanne Modafferi against Macy Barber. Someone said, who fucking put it on Twitter? I wish I knew who did it, so I can give him credit and I can show you guys who said it. But it was like, man, I can't wait to see Roxanne Modafferi against the Cash Me Out. I hope Roxy beats the shit out of the Cash Me Outside girl. Saying Macy Barber is the Cash Me Outside girl. Holy shit. That made me fucking laugh. Ledette's a flat earther. Boy. Unless Barber tries a steamroller. I mean, she could. I mean, look, if you're gonna beat Roxy, you're gonna have to steamroller. That if you give that chick any life, she'll stay in the fight. Like, you gotta kill Roxy. You can't. It's hard to beat her by decision. She somehow wins decisions fucking all the time. Macy Barber's a bad chick, though. I like her. I think I enjoy watching her fight, but I think her thinking she's gonna run over Roxanne Modafferi is a huge mistake. For real. Adam Schefter just tweeted out like 3 minutes ago. Says Joe Burrow 63 total touchdowns this season. Andy Dalton, the Bengals, who got the number 1 pick. Andy Dalton 66 total touchdowns in the past 3 seasons. Joe Burrow threw 63 touchdowns this year, bruh. That dude's the number 1 pick. There's no way. Anyway, so we got Roxanne against the Cashmere Side Girl. I think Macy could get caught here, but I think I'm still picking her to win. We'll see though. All right, main card kicking off at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. The first fight of the night: Anthony Pettis against Carlos Diego Ferreira. Ferreira is fucking on a 5-fight win streak. Anthony Pettis coming off the I think the Diaz loss. No, am I wrong on that? Let me make sure here. It's a huge fight for Ferreira. I'll tell you that much. Facing a former champion in Showtime is pretty solid. They had him on the countdown too, and that was pretty good. Yeah, he's coming off last fight Pettis had was a 241 against Nate, and he lost the decision. This is August, so a fairly quick turnaround. This one's back at one. This one's down to 145 again, so it's not an easy fight by any means, but yeah. The comments are fucking backwards. So I'm pulling up the show on my phone so I can get the comments. All right, here we go. Seeing Roxy beat Antonina a couple fights ago was lit. Yep. And then Barbecue is a humbling, but I really love the way she fights. She's like I said, she's a bad chick. She's fun to watch. It's just Roxy's not. I think Roxy's a trap fight for her. And Anthony Pettis against Carlos Ferreira. I mean, if Anthony Pettis wins this fight, and it's at 155, it's back to lightweight. And we all know Pettis' deal with weight cuts. It's always rough for him. He makes it, but it's always rough. I think that 170, his run at 170 was nice, but I think fighting Nate at 170 was a bad idea. And I think he would have been better off fighting at 155. And even then, I think Nate wins. That win over Wonder Boy, that was dope. That was fun as fuck to watch. So, yeah, I mean, he'll make weight. And if I had to pick in that fight, I like Anthony Pettis in that fight. But we'll see. Then we got Kaji Gadelia against Alexa Grasso, and because Daniel was asking about that fight. Oh, shit, we got some details here. All right. So a little bit of height advantage for Alexa and reach advantage for Alexa. But, of course, Claudia's got that the grappling and a new head coach, new team and everything. So it's I think it's with Claudia's on a 2-fight losing streak, I think. Let me pull up these things. Oh, we'll talk about this in a second for sure. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Everyone kind of rocks you out that fight. On that fight. Unfortunately, Antonina isn't that great. Yeah, Antonina I think was a little overhyped. Is a little overhyped. Let's see. Yeah, Jessica Panay's story is insane. That shit was like what are you talking about? Okay, so yeah, so Alexa lost to Carla Esparza in September, and I'm pretty sure Claudia Gadelia is riding a 2-fight losing streak. Let me make sure. I don't want to misspeak here. If you Google Claudia Gadelia, you get you don't get the Sure Dog right away. You get Claudia Gadelia sisters. That picture of all three of them with their booties out, woo. Okay, so Claudia Gadelia is she's 2-2 in her last 4. Lost to Jessica Andrade in 2017 September. Beat Carla Esparza in June 2018. Lost to Nina Ansaroff December 2018, and then fought only once last year. Beat Ronda Marcos by decision in July. All of them were decision fights. She only has one. Let me make sure. In the last handful of years, she only has one finish. It's a rear naked choke against Karolina Kowalkiewicz in the first round. This fight could go that same way. Could be and look, Alexa Grasso's grappling's come a long way, but goddamn, dude, I don't think it's Claudia Gadelia levels. That being said, if I had to pick in this fight, I'm going with the youth, Alexa Grasso. I think she puts it on Claudia and just beats her up. Then heavyweight fight, Alexia Oleinik against Marius Green. I like Oleinik by whatever submission you want to pick, especially if it's that fucking Ezekiel choke. That shit's fun as fuck to watch. I suck at it. I tried it in training. I'm awful. All right. Before we get to the comment in the main, let's talk about Jessica Panay. So you guys didn't see Jessica Panay put on her IG that she's basically being forced to retire because USADA's fucking her hard. Let me see if she's like updated anything on that. It's a sad fucking story, man. Like, it's definitely one of those like shitty. Like, it almost reminds you when Nick Diaz got suspended. Let's see. Okay, so she's posted a couple times since then. Apparently, someone made a GoFundMe for Free Panay. She said, let me see. I'm setting up this campaign on behalf of my clients, Jessica Panay. Oh, my client, Jessica Panay. Jessica is a UFC strawweight who has been wrongly suspended for the last 3 years by USADA for claims that are proven invalid. She served a suspension, but again has been accused of a violation in which she spent all of her remaining savings on the testing of products to fight and prove her innocence, and that paid off as tests came back in her favor. So now has all the paperwork that proves her innocence, but because she's not been able to work in 3 years and spent all her savings on this test, she now needs money to cover the legal fees to fight this in court and save her career before it's too late. From Team Sucker Punch Entertainment, someone needs to learn how to type. We thank everyone for the support. We are ready to fight this and get her back in competition. Yeah, she's been having like Uber and like fucking like do a lot of shit, man. Like stuff that a professional athlete shouldn't have to do. So, like she spent all of her money to prove her innocence. And USADA's been fucking fighters left and right. I don't know why the hell we're still trusting those motherfuckers to do shit. It's this whole thing where Dana White wants to pretend like the fucking sport. Fucking turns off. That like the fucking sport's like clean and shit. You know what I mean? Like, let's see if I can pull up her post. Like it's ridiculous. How many fighters we seen get fucked by USADA? Plenty. Like enough to where we need to start like, or the UFC needs to be like start being like, look, all right, like y'all, we need to figure this shit out. This is ridiculous. All right, here we go. I got this going here. I don't think you can get in trouble for sharing an Instagram page, right? See, you guys see it? All right, cool. So yeah, she talks about how, she didn't even fight the first banning for 18 months, whatever, and then she got busted again. She spent thousands of dollars. That she didn't have testing medications and supplements, most of which were third-party certified that the UFC PI gave me. What the fuck? The lab I tested my supplements at Corva Labs in California actually found the banned substance that USADA was trying to pin on me. I was overjoyed with happiness thinking that my name would be cleared and I could return to fighting. However, that was not enough for USADA. And even with those test results and other evidence showing that the levels found in me were so small that it was clear to everyone that it was not a performance-enhancing dose, USADA took it upon themselves to find new samples and retest everything at a lab in Utah. Weeks went by. That's the other thing that pisses me off. It took fucking forever to do shit. After lots of confusion arguing, USADA comes back and says their test results negated my test results, and they were handing me my second violation, which comes with a 4-year suspension. What the fuck? For real. And then, like, Nowitzki, who isn't part of USADA, he's like the liaison. They were trying to help her like a motherfucker, and it just was not happening. And like when they were like, it was interrogation part. It's somewhere here. Here it is. After the so-called second offense, I was subject to multiple interrogations, during that which my emotional state of crying and utter disbelief caused me to come across to Nadia, the USADA agent, as not pleasant, whatever the fuck that means. She showed zero understanding of my emotional state, and I believe she was simply on a witch hunt to show relevance to her job. If Nadia, if you're watching this shit, fuck you. Your job's not to fucking show relevance to your job. Your job is to fucking do your goddamn job and find the truth. Fucking cunt. Remember, you know what this reminds me of? The fucking NCAA. When they're just looking to pin a fucking athlete for some bullshit. That was like a coach's fault, or there's nothing there, right? This looks like the fucking NCAA looking for violations and shit. Fuck this shit. I'm so sick of USADA. USADA and the NCAA are both garbage, straight up. What else is there? Well, she couldn't pin me for this non-performance enhancing dose, or she couldn't pin me on for how this non-enhancing performance dose got in my system. She essentially told me I was screwed and would sanction the full 4 years on me. Here's the part that annoys the fuck out of me too. Unless I ratted out other fighters or coaches that I knew were using PEDs. That is the shit that they got John Jones with. You guys remember that shit, John Jones? They were talking about John Jones ratting people out? Yeah. That shit's fucking crazy. Pettis suing USADA over a cut. Yeah, apparently one of their fucking balls cut his hand. I believe it. Fuck all that shit. Was that Raider? Let me see if I can pull up some of you guys' comments. Imagine if he didn't come out for the locker room for the DS fight. The lawsuit would be such a big deal. He kind of screwed himself fighting. He should have made. I mean, look, the lawsuit's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna go anywhere, but I hope it does. He did say Duke said not to fight, and next time he'll listen. There you go. I feel so bad for her. I had to drive for Lyft and walk dogs just to make ends meet. And the UFC's a billion-dollar company. Again, this is why I'm talking about. I don't fucking feel bad about streaming shit, allegedly, or about other people streaming shit. Fuck them. Yeah, but the community would have turned on him big time. Not sure if fighters ever pulled out before the walkout. Probably, just not a big fight. As far as Pettis goes, he would have taken a lot of flack, 100%. Like, oh, you cut your hand, so fucking what? Well, that's a big deal. But, like, I think at the end of the day, people would understand. But he definitely would have taken a lot of flack, and I think he knew that, and that's why he was like, "Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna fight." USADA like the criminal justice system in America. It's two tiers: people who have money to fight and people who don't. And John Jones has plenty of money to fight, so, and lots of people to fucking narc on. Sounds like cops trying to get quotas. That's exactly what Jessica's saying. So it's fucking ridiculous and disgusting and sad as shit. Oh, here's a good question. You think Connor's on something? Notice he had a lot of back acne on the UFC countdown. I don't think so. He's never tested positive for anything, man. Like, you know what I mean? I would be shocked if he got busted. So, but yeah, basically just to finish the Jessica thing, the Penny thing. Says, I have fought this with everything I have, and Donna and Jeff have exhausted every resource they have to prove my innocence. USADA's not acting like the High Sparrows in Game of Thrones. I don't know what that means. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I know. I'm sorry. Someone explain it. And operating in a capacity where they feel untouchable and know 90% of the athletes can't afford to properly defend themselves. As a final insult to all of this, Nadia and the USADA have requested that I sign a letter agreeing to the career-ending terms and sanctions against me. Fuck you, no. I'm here today to tell you that my management team and I did not and will not ever agree to sign the sanctions they are imposing. I'm innocent. I don't know where I go from here. At this point, USADA has helped me for making a career and income for the last 3 years. That's fucking disgusting. And I'm ashamed to say I'm broke, defeated, and heartbroken. I have been advised by Jeff and Donna that I have one last shot to try and get back, and that is to hire a lawyer and fight USADA head on in court, but that could cost up to $30,000-$40,000. Jesus. My manager has advised me that he's going to start a GoFundMe account to see if we can raise the money needed to fight, but I'm not holding my hopes high. I hope with all my heart that you all believe in me and know I would never cheat. I love this sport and give my life to it. Sincerely, Jess. And a lot of people I saw were talking about, well, she wasn't that good anyway. Who gives a fuck and all this stuff. That's not what this is about. This is about we're in America, first of all, right? We're in the United States. The right to make a living, right? And USADA stopping her from doing that. Do I think she's ever cheated? No. I honestly don't think she's ever cheated. It's not knowingly. But goddamn. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's fucking ridiculous. I wouldn't trust Nowitzki for shit. I don't either. But again, like he does seem to come across as a guy that tries to help, just depending on who. This fucking guy. Connor's on dick pills. Connor isn't on shit, but Blow and Molly agreed. I don't think Connor's on anything. I just don't. Again, if he ever gets busted, I'll honestly be surprised. Like, why? At 170? No, why? Maybe EPO or some shit to like help his fucking cardio. For real. What's something else you guys brought up? I can't find it. All right, let's fucking what the hell? I saw a Connor something or other. Maybe not. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, I missed it. Anyway, all right, guys. Oh, my kid's home. Let me pull up the UFC 246 card so we can talk about the co-main and the main event here. By the way, keep bringing up topics and shit. This is your guys' show, not mine. I'm just driving the bus. Y'all tell me which way to go. All right. Co-main event. Holly Holm against Raquel Pennington. Do we really expect it to go any different than last time? Although, arguably, Raquel won the last fight. You could have made a case that Raquel won the last fight. I don't know that for sure, but I think she had. I think she had an argument. I think Holly Holm, when it goes to decision fights, I don't know. It's just hard to like fucking. It's just weird. Like, I'm not a fan of Holly Holm, but a lot of it has to do with when she decision fights. This shit's kind of boring. But as far as this fight goes, I'm rooting for Raquel, but somehow Holly Holm's gonna pull this off. Not a finish. It'll be another long ass boring decision that no one wants to watch. Everyone's gonna be pissed off. So I'm not calling them. I'm not saying it's bad that it goes to the decision. I'm saying that people are looking for a finish, and we're talking about the chick that head kicked Ronda Rousey into retirement, or at least started that route. So anyway, main event: Conor McGregor versus Donna Cerrone. Tail of the tape. 5 years older for Donna Cerrone, a little bit taller, but apparently Conor's got the one inch reach advantage, and he's a sniper. But so is Donna Cerrone. This is an interesting fight. Let me get some of these comments here before I lose them. Excuse me. She's good enough to make it to the UFC, 100%. No, she's good. Don't get me wrong. But the argument, people are like, oh, who gives a shit? She's not that good. She's not a champion. She's not going to ever be a champion. Right. But she deserves the fucking right to compete and try. Because she fighting Bellator since they don't use USADA. She should be able to. I guess they don't use USADA, but I mean, UFC is where you want to go. I mean, where she wants to be. And especially because they like now her name. I mean, I think to her it's more about her name being tainted, right? And the fact that she spent thousands and thousands of dollars defending herself. You're not gonna do all that bullshit. And just so you can, bail on it and then go over to Bellator. That, to me, just I don't think she would want to do that. Honestly, this card shouldn't be a pay-per-view. I see the argument, 100%. I understand. I get it. I think they're basically betting on Conor McGregor's name, and it's gonna work. It's gonna sell fucking gangbusters. It's not gonna break records, but it's gonna sell real well, and they don't give a shit. That's why I throw whoever on there. Conor sell this whole card, and they will. Anyway, so it's hard to call this fight as far as like who's gonna win it. As far as McGregor and Cowboy, I like Cowboy just for the fact that he's got the better ground game. Now we don't know how much better Conor's gotten, as far as the ground game goes. But he's definitely trying to get Cowboy to stand with him, saying that the first one to shoot's a cow bitch. And I'm just like, Conor, come on, man. I've heard you be more. I heard that fucking quote, and I was like, I've heard you be way more creative than cow bitch. Come on, man. That's fucking disappointing. That's just a fucking pointing from Conor McGregor with the shit talk. Cow bitch, you dumbass. I hope Cowboy shoots on you, fucking, and then just let you back up just so you can shut the fuck up with that cow bitch shit. And by the way, good luck getting in Cowboy's head. I mean, after Nate got in his fucking head and beat him up, he's just like, fuck that. Who else tried to do that? Alex Hernandez, I think his name was. I think he was trying to get in the Cowboys' head, saying about geriatric shit and all this stuff, and clearly trying, but failing to to fucking do shit with his shit talk. And then he got beat the fuck up and finished. Homer's Rocky is nap time. And a lot of people agree with you. How many buys do I think this card does? I don't know, but it won't. It's not gonna break any records. It won't. It'll do great. It just won't break any records. Other commissions can choose to uphold these suspensions. Right, but how does that work though? Oh, you're right. You're right. If they believe that you saw, so yeah, whatever commissions that Bellator works with, they could choose to do it. I haven't seen a case in which they do. Like I could see them doing it to like TJ Dillashaw, who obviously fucking cheated. But I don't know. Terrible co-main for a Conor fight, right? But they don't give a fuck. Like they don't care. Conor's the one selling this fucking fight or this card. I'll tell you what, if Conor wasn't on this fight, then I'm with it. It'd be a fight night for sure. As far as the card goes, yeah, you're right. It's probably not a pay-per-view. Is the commissions or USADA though? When USADA tests, do they let the commissions know? Like, how does that work? They definitely know. They definitely tell the commissions, but because USADA is like UFC only, they have like their own sanctions. It's really weird. And then like the commissions will be like, oh, okay, USADA will handle it. All right, you guys handle it, whatever. I'm assuming there's some kind of kickback to the commissions from USADA because commissions want their money too. I hope Cowboy wrestles in the first round of 2 to tire Conor out and then stands and bangs them in the later rounds. That'd be dope. I mean, if you're rooting for Cowboy and everything. I haven't made my pick yet. I'm leaning Cowboy though. As far as rooting goes, because I like Cowboy and I've been watching Cowboy forever, I'm rooting for Cowboy, but we'll see. I bet Dennis told him to say that. For sure he did. Day drinking down was classic, all right? Will Cowboy try to take him down in the first? No. I think Cowboy would try to take him down in the second or third. I think he's gonna have to survive, weather the storm in the first round. Look, you got to give kind of credit. That dude comes out and pressures like a motherfucker, right? I think he's gonna come out. He's gonna have to weather. Cowboy's gonna have to weather the storm. That is Conor coming out trying to finish him in the first round. Maybe a little more in the second round, and then Conor's gonna start gassing around the start of the third, maybe midway through the third. That's when Cowboy's gonna shoot. I think if you shoot early, I mean, you could shoot and just gas out Conor, but I just think the other way's better. Probably better. Although he will leave himself wide open to fucking get knocked out. So maybe you're right. Maybe he should shoot in the first round. Usually the state commission will follow these set of sanctions. It's how they pulled the Jones Alex 2 move to California. That's true. Nick's saying Cowboys winning for sure. Okay, thanks a lot. Now Conor's gonna win. Appreciate it. When Crow Cop got busted, they released him and he fought Bellator in Europe or he fought Ryzen, which you could do just to get paid. Probably gets paid better. Glad to hear Whitehurst will be fighting in a few months, right? I forgot who he got, but yeah, he's definitely getting back in there. You need to, like, that dude's got a lot of hurt in his heart right now. You gotta do what you gotta do to heal, or wait until he gets dropped, dude. If Cowboy drops Conor, I'm gonna lose my shit. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna get to call the card, and I'm gonna get to the. I'm literally not gonna get to do shit all day, and then I might get home in time for like Olynyk and up, which sucks. But I'll find a way to watch it. Maybe the place I'm at, I'll just have my phone with me or some shit. Kama might have to try to take down if he gets rocked a little bit, but that's not expert analysis. No, you're right though. If Cowboy gets rocked, which he could, if Conor's got power, you got to give that man credit, mad power and accuracy. But he could if he rocks Cowboy, that dude's shooting like crazy. I'm telling you, he fucking should get that fight to the ground and make Conor fight like on the ground. Watch fucking Conor do some crazy shit like getting a submission win. Which you could do, obviously, he trains jiu-jitsu, so I'm checking on this game here. Oh, it just started the third. LSU at 28-17. It is what is it, Clemson ball? That's LSU ball. God damn. Watch LSU come out and fucking like drop another 7 on him. Would not want to fight Walt on his first fight back. Depends, man. It all depends up here. Like, although a man or a woman, a person that has something to fight for is dangerous as shit. 100%. Don't ever get it twisted, man. Having a reason to fight, having a why is super powerful in anything you do, but especially fighting. I mean, look, it's worked. It's done really well for fucking for Cowboy. He fights for danger. His little kid, his son. Like, it's it works for him. So, dude, all right. I don't know if you guys have seen Schaub's god awful takes. Okay, he was talking about how Diego Lima probably couldn't get. Is it Diego or Douglas? Which one are you talking about? I think it was Diego. Talking about Diego Lima couldn't beat anybody in the UFC. And Rogan's like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude?" Goddamn, Schaub's such a dude, bro. It pisses me off to the point where I'm just like, why is he allowed to talk about fighting? Stick to your shitty ass fucking like crappy like stand-up shit, bro. Fuck out of here. Like, look, man, I don't mind him, going out and trying to make things happen, but fuck that. Let's see. Shout out to my teammate Oscar de los Santos BJJ on Facebook. Oscar won the purple belt title at Fight to Win this last weekend. Super proud of my teammate. That dude's and he got his he was promoted on stage. That was dope. Oh, also shout out to my co-host Shaquille Richardson from U of A Wildcat Corner. Just re-signed with the Toronto Argonauts of the Canadian Football League. Shout out to that man. Dude's legit. Makes plays, man. It's a lifestyle show. Dude, I can't stand Shaw, man, for real. Cannot stand Shaw for shit. I got a few more minutes here before I have to head out. What else you guys want to talk about? Let me put up some more. Let me look at the old rags. See what else is going on. Yeah, Conor McGregor denies sexual assault allegations. Says he has a clean slate. Come on. What else has he got? Oh yeah, he denied him. So he basically denied him. Okay, so that makes sense. Time, please. Time will reveal all. Time will tell all, and that's it. And that's it. People know me, know my character. The people that help me in the background understand that. They helped me. I'm very thankful for that. There was no problem. Everything went smooth. The fact that you're even in it, though, that there's even allegations in the first place, means you put yourself in a shit spot. At the worst, you've been cheating on your chick. Dude, that's fucked. That's not illegal, but that's fucked up. Oh, you guys see Demetrius Johnson's gonna get he's challenging for the flyweight belt in one against the champion Danny Moraes. Just add another belt to Demetrius Johnson's whatever mantle. What else we got? Oh boy, did Andrew Feely really get your eye favorite tattoo? Oh god, I'm afraid to click on this just to see the picture. I'm on MMAclipbait.com, also known as MMAfighting.com, by the way. I'm calling it as I see it. Oh boy, what? No, Andre. He got legit Faber's face on his, I believe, his fucking leg. He says, portrait of Big Bro, your favorite, done by the homie Steve Butcher Tattoos. This is not only for him, but all the other Team Alpha Male family that helped raise and guide me on this journey. Oh, okay, I get that. Brother's keeper. Okay, hey, fair enough, man. What are you going to do? I'll see if I can pull it up for you guys real quick so you guys can see. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. Let's see. Here we go. There you go. Let's see if a video plays for you guys. I mean, it's playing, but I don't think you guys get any sound. I think it's on his leg. I'll say this: whoever did the fucking work, spot on. I've seen some god awful face like portrait tattoos on people, like people that get their babies on there. Some people just did not do well. CFL shout out. Hey, I'm a Toronto Argonauts fan because my boy's on there. That's a friend. That's my friend. Do you talk about Stipe rumors? So talking about him retiring. Is that a real rumor though? Like, look, I know he's having trouble coming back. I forgot what injury he had. They had surgery for. He's having a hard time coming back. But come on now. Did anyone else besides Phil talk about that rumor? I don't know. Yeah, the MMA dude. Oh, about the those rumors start the Stipe rumor. I don't know. No, people have been talking about him. Yeah, the Joe Rogan Fight Companions were talking about it. No, people have been talking about Stipe possibly retiring because he's having a hard time coming back from whatever injury he got. So yeah, I don't know. Smack on the calf. Yeah, he's got the okay. Oh, here's a good one. Thoughts on Gordon Ryan retiring? He didn't. I don't buy it for a second. You're kidding me? You're at the top. Look, at most he's maybe returning from. He's still coming back from injury, I think. Okay, so he's just saying that shit to fuck with people because when he says, "Okay, fuck it, I'm retiring. I'm back. Let's go do this shit." It's gonna be huge. I don't think he retired. I think if anything, maybe took the foot off the gas a little bit. But if you look at his Instagram, he's still working out really fucking hard. Still, I mean, I think he's just traveling a lot. He just wanted some time off and shit. He's just bullshitting about being retired. I'm telling you, he's not retired. I don't buy it for a second. That man is way too talented to quit now. He's coming back. At the very, I mean, maybe he'll take an MMA fight or something. Oh. And on the with the tattoo, add +5 chin strength and +5 guillotine attack. That'd be hilarious. You think he's switch to MMA? I hope not. Although, you know, he's one of those guys that can probably pick up anything he wants to be good at it. I just don't want to see him go to like Bellator and get beat the fuck up on the feet and then be like, oh, he's just a jiu-jitsu guy, because it kind of takes away from his thing, from his to me, it takes away from his like greatness, I guess. I hope he sticks with jiu-jitsu. But he was talking about fighting. So as you guys know, his team touchdown Clemson, get the fuck out of here. Let me see. LSU just had the ball though. Yo, if they just scored, this is a fucking game, bro. ESPN.com must be behind. So I'll let it come back. I'll let it catch up here. God, I hate when ESPN like adds videos to all this shit. One is mostly ads, but two, they just like automatically play. And so I have my earbuds in, if you guys can see, and it blasts in my ear when it starts. So anyway, wow, holy shit! And the third, this is a goddamn game. All right, I have a few more minutes, so I have to go back and fucking watch this shit. 150 got the good guy that's no, that dude's he's got a lot of work, chest everywhere. That dude's got a ton of work. He spends money though, because I mean that fucking that your favorite tattoo was expensive. All right, couple more things and then we'll head out for the day. Yeah, god damn, 25-28. Okay. Okay. This is a fucking game. Everyone thought LSU was gonna like run them over. Apparently not. All right, let me go back to the rag. See what else you guys want to bring up here and talk about. Yeah, football's been insane these last 2 weeks. What's the purpose of having all the games on what's the purpose of having the game on all the ESPN channels? I don't know, dude. It's about fucking getting eyeballs, man. What else we got? There's really not a lot. Apparently, a lot of Irish fans are like looking forward to. I mean, obviously, a lot of Irish fans are looking forward to Conor McGregor coming back. I think we all are. See what he has, especially if Cowboy wins, though. That'd be dope. Let's see. All right. Anything else you guys want to bring up before I head out of here? I gotta go catch the rest of this game here. I know the rest of you guys are gonna watching it, so I'm definitely gonna go check it out. Again, don't forget UFC 246 this weekend. Who's gonna forget? But I'm with you guys kind of with that whole. It's kind of a weak card. It's not great, but you know, it's also not 4th of July weekend. It's not it's not really the New Year's card. It's not. What are the big cards that we have? I mean, the fucking International Fight Week one is usually the one that's like huge. Oh shit. Hold up. Oh man, Museman's dog is sick, and they're at the emergency vet. Oh god, hopefully the dog's okay. So I hear Jake Shields destroyed Cubs' knee. Yeah, that was in a submission. It's like a team or submission. I forget the name of it, but I watched some of it. But yeah, I think the ACL and something else. That's the thing about being an active US like, MMA fighter, not just UFC, but MMA fighter and doing those grappling tournaments and grappling events. Like, okay, do submission on the ground. Go ahead, do EBI. But if you are a legitimately like a ranked like active fighter, it's not a good idea. John Jones card is looking good. I haven't even looked at it yet. Let's see. All right, main card for John Jones to UFC 247. Derek Lewis against Ilir Latifi. That doesn't even look real. 5'8" against 6'2". That can't be real. God damn it. Ilir Latifi's gonna have to get on a ladder to head kick Derek Lewis to death. Mercer Beck taking against Dan. That being said, Latifi's just taking a big fucking chance here. Stay in the UFC. Juan Adams against Justin Tafa. Adams definitely deserves they both like deserve a fucking comeback fight, but in the main card, damn. Valentina Shevchenko against Caitlin Chikagian. I am rooting for Caitlin. I highly doubt she wins. But I'm picking Valentina in that fight. Yeah. And then John Jones against Dominic Reyes. I think Dominic Reyes could surprise everybody. But I mean, allegedly John Jones is trying. So on the ESPN prelims, we got Jimmy Rivera against Marlon Vera. That's a fucking sick fight. Trevin Giles against Antonio Arroyo. That's all right. Diego Lima against Alex Moreno. Okay, so it wasn't Diego Lima. It was Douglas Lima because he's the one that's outside of the UFC. Diego Lima against Alex Moreno. That's solid. Alex Moreno is a fucking psycho. Lauren Murphy against Andrea Lee. Lauren Murphy, Arizona product. That's a rough fight for her. Only 2 fights in the Fight Pass card. Miles Johns against Mario Bautista. That's a freaking dark horse fight. Domingo Pilarte against Journey Newson. So, yeah, it's better than this one. It's been in 246, I'll tell you that much. It's been a month since the last UFC card, so we're eating it up. Yeah, the quintet card. It was in front of Dana. Yeah, it's fucking bad. Rogan told AB Bravo doesn't agree on active fighters' participation in those, and Bravo was offended. Well, Bravo can be offended all he wants to. That look what just fucking happened to Cub. You better be in Houston for that one, motherfuckers, in your state. Oh, Vianta's moving up to heavyweight. That's right. He's fighting Rothwell. Goddamn. Look, man, I don't want Beyonce to keep getting or to keep getting fucking head trauma, man. That dude already looks like he took fucking shots. Yeah, dude. Anyway, all right, folks, we're gonna do it for me tonight. Appreciate you guys all coming out. I always enjoy when you guys come hang out and everything. I'm gonna put these up real quick. Anyway, appreciate you guys coming out. Shout out to everyone that tuned in tonight. Of course, MMA gods. Uncle Hank was here. Jesse hung out for a little bit. Tony, appreciate you tuning in, man. Daniel, thanks for tuning in, man. Big Mike was here. Who else? We got MMA Jap, Raider. How's all that shit that was going down on Twitter the other day, and I was just like, God, people are sensitive. QC, appreciate you tuning in, man. Oh, excuse me. Nick X Micro making getting the shout out from Mike. All right. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys enjoy the rest of that national title game. Whoever's watching it, UFC 246 this weekend. Myself, Jesse Rubacava, Fred Kirby, Wednesday night, Keyboard Warriors live. Tune in for that. And yeah, let's enjoy a solid fucking fight week. It's gonna be fun as hell. All right. So good night. Shout out to spicypros.com, repthewarriors.com. Of course, all the handles right there. Jesse's at 1 to 1083. Kirby's at Kirby _ MMA. I'm at Elo32. The page is at keyboardwarriorsmma.com. You guys are the shit. Appreciate you guys. Catch you guys on Wednesday. Good night. Good night, Wilshire.